Alright, now that I've cracked the ginger beer, it's time to get into the challenge. The goal is simple. Build a shelter in the bush without using any man-made objects. Well, mostly. I will be able to select 5 objects of my choosing to take down with me and construct the shelter with. But I cannot use anything else other than these materials to build the shelter. That means everything else has to be natural, so selection will have to be chosen carefully. Now the shelter has to be able to stand up on its own, be able to sit in it, and must have a roof. There's a little catch here. It has to be big enough for 2 people, because my partner will also be joining me and helping me construct this shelter. Now together we have chosen the following materials: hammer, nails, zippy ties, axe, and a shovel. So using these 5 materials, we have to try construct a fully natural shelter down here in the Aussie bush. So let's get right into this challenge. Alright, so if you're a fan of bush life, this spot may be of a reminder to you. And this is that little bush shack that I failed at. It's behind me, believe it or not. Anyways, that's not what we are going to be using to construct what we're doing today. And I'll actually pass the hat over to beautiful partner to explain our plan of attack for this project.
Hi, we're building a shelter with a tree. You're a tree. And it's gonna go from that tree to that tree to that tree. And then you put sticks on the top of it.
Okay, now that we've had that incredible explanation of what's happening,
Man, my hat!
we are going to get on to actually building this project. To put it simply, the plan is to put sticks around all of these 3 trees to make a triangular shape and put a roof on top. Alright, so the plan of attack here is we both do a task each. Beautiful partner is going to be on the duty of collecting these things here, sticks. And I am going to be on the duty of hammering these sticks into the tree and hoping that it doesn't fall apart. Alright, so beautiful partner has gone off to collect sticks, and I am left to look at an axe and a tree. Also wanted to just quickly take some time to depart from the project to discuss this location here. You may be a fan of the Bush Life series on my channel, and if so, you'll know this is where I tried to make a shelter kind of like what we're doing now. In the past in that series it didn't work out. Coming through here we can see what I did is I tried to connect some sticks across each side of this, but it seems this side's fully collapsed and it didn't quite work, and vines were meant to grow over as like a roof. But yeah, that hasn't worked out, and hopefully with what we're doing here for this task it has a much better outcome. Are you good there? Is it stuck? This this has gone great. Did you have fun stick collecting? We have this great stick. Do you reckon we nail underneath instead of through it? Because otherwise it might split on that end.
Yeah.
Because the nails will hold as a support.
Yeah.
So do you want to hold this up and I'll nail it in?
Yeah.
Sweet. I will get the nails. So the hammer was acquired and the nails were acquired. Alright, we're gonna get this up now. Got the nails, the hammer, and the hammer this in. I mean, it's staying up, but I feel like it might need a bit more. The nails aren't gonna quite do it. Potentially, this could be where those zippy ties come in quite useful. And that was probably the most truthful statement to be made about this project. These zippy ties ended up being an absolute lifesaver. If we hadn't chosen these as one of our 5 objects to build this thing, I don't know if we actually would have done it, or at least not in a half decent looking way. But these zippy ties just made this whole project 100 times easier and 100 times sturdier than it would have been if we just used these nails. And next time I might want to get some longer nails. Zippy tied and nailed to the tree. We've got our first support beam here up. So that is looking for good progress. Oh, I nearly just fell over. Now it is currently winter, so it is getting quite chilly as the sun sets. So I'm hoping to get this project done as soon as possible. Got some interesting things going on. Hello, this is your subscriber checkpoint. If you're considering subscribing, or you haven't been considering subscribing, may I suggest you just hit the button. The sun is making its way down. It is currently 1:48 p.m. and we have about till 5 p.m. to get this shelter up. So we've still got another 4 hours. We've got our first beam up, and it should take only another hour to get everything all put together. My main concern is the roof. Now, there's already going to be heaps of space here underneath for sitting and standing, but getting enough sticks to fully cover the roof, and then ferns and other stuff to kind of pad over it, that's going to take a considerable chunk of time. But hopefully that is going to be done within the next 4 hours. So fingers crossed for that. Right, it's gonna need zippy ties to hold this thing up, because just of the shape of the branch, but it's sturdy, strong wood, and isn't gonna rot away on us, so that's the best thing. My foot's itchy. Have you acquired a stick, have you? Nice. Alright, it only took us about 5 extra minutes actually, and we've got the basic frame pretty much up. Seems like I picked a good spot here. There's actually quite a good abundance of good wood here. It's usually hard to find wood around this park. It's always usually rotten or hard to break off the tree in a good state. But it seems we have got ourselves a good spot going here, and we're going to have this frame up within the next 2 minutes, and then it'll be on to getting sticks on the roof. Alright, time to get this in. So the only problem with these trees is the bark is quite thick. So and I don't have the right size nails for this kind of job, so it does make it tricky. Because most of the nail goes into the bark and not the actual tree, then you don't have much sticking out on this side to actually hold it up. So zippy ties, lifesavers.
Sorry.
Gotta love holding up logs, waiting for zippy ties. Is the zippy ties tying?
Yeah.
Thanks for the ties. Oh, they're falling. No, they're all on the ground. Let's go. Darling, you're dropping stuff everywhere.
What am I dropping?
I don't know, something just fell off the tree. Do you ever just get an urge to hit a log? Oh, that went in my nose. Just got a chunk up my nose. Yeah, having fun. Oh,
Shut up.
great job. Bravo.
Shut up.
So the frame is up. Work is ready to begin here on the roof. I am real happy with how this thing has turned out so far. We've made real great progress, and it's only been an hour. We were making good time, and now we're into this and we had about 4 hours until nightfall, so we had heaps of time to get this project done and finished. So we decided to take a quick little sit down for a few minutes just to admire the work we had done so far. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. We've got the frame up. Tune in next time. We're going to get right into this roof. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys in the next one. And someone's clearly on their break.